Oh man!
Warning.
Okay, well, I've made it this far, but I realized I kind of screwed up. Oh, also, I blew off the ashtray, so it's looking a little nicer. Still waiting to work on it. Soon. So anyways, I made it this far, and I got this sheet in place, and this box I've actually covered up, which was kind of a mistake. I was supposed to run some wiring to go all the way up to the ceiling, because there's going to be between those two lights and those two lights, there's going to be ceiling fans, and I have no power left except for where it comes down out of that little box there. Now that's wired up to 220, so I won't be using the, I think it's the black and the red. Yeah, pretty sure it's the black and the red. I won't be using the black and the red. I'll be using the red and the white, which will just give me 120 for my two ceiling fans. So this sheet of plywood, I mudded everything else except that sheet, so that sheet's got to come back off, and I got to run some wires up. Going to a lowrider meet tonight, so I want to get this done before I take off. All right, well, progress continues. Still working on insulating the top row. I want to get all that done today, but the ladder and the position of the studs, I've had to balance the ladder with a stud in the middle, and I almost fell off the ladder the other day when I was way up there, 16 feet. So, you know, best case Ontario, I would break something small. Worst case, I would break my back. So I've decided a solution is just I drilled a couple holes in the ladder. So I'm just gonna screw a 2x4 into the ladder, and then that 2x4 will go across both studs, so safety won't be an issue anymore. Pulled over again, this time at a stop sign, turning left. Didn't do anything illegal. He stopped me and for an inspection for some reason. He said, got hydraulics? I said, no. He said, looks bouncy. No, it's not. It's bone stock. He sticks his head underneath the car. He says, oh, you got no muffler on it. I said, yeah, I do. It's completely factory stock. So he's got my license now. We'll see what he says when he gets back.
That's not a full inspection, by the way. We're just kind of at a glance type stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I get how you would think it as hydraulics because of the wheels, right? But
well, it kind of comes in like it looks like it's bouncing like a go-kart.
oh, now it's got pretty recent shocks too. All right, thank you, sir. Another day done, under the belt, working away at the shop. It's just after midnight. It's like 12:07 currently, and I've gotten the majority of this side of the wall done as far as I can safely without scaffolding anyways. So yeah. where'd my home go? That's fine. Little filler. No worries. So I guess in all my excitement of moving my cars around and clearing up the north side of the shop so that I can get it done, I forgot to mention that I finished trimming up that door and that window. So this whole side of the shop is all trimmed up, and we actually have a band of plywood going around the entire shop, minus up there, of course. But right now, what I'm working on, as you've seen, is got this bench all painted up. Looks great, beautiful black. I started working on this one. It was kind of an afterthought to decide to paint this bench. It goes right there. But I wanted to match the tool chest as well as that cabinet, so I decided to paint it black. But I just spent an hour repairing it because these were all loose, so this is fairly tight now. These were all floppy and flimsy. Now it's pretty well solid. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this a coat of paint and then shove it back into its home. Okay, workbench is all painted up. Paint booth is full of junk. And this whole side of the shop is completely clear. So I have a bit of a plan because I can't get those sheets up there by myself. So I may try and employ my tractor to see if I could get one of those in the bucket and scoop it up there. We'll see. I'll be renting some scaffolding to piece together to get to the roof. Get all the insulation, poly, and sheeting up there. But I just want to minimize the amount of days that I'm actually renting the scaffolding. So, and I have to hire laborers to help me out with that. Unless I can rope in some Slickworks fans. We'll see.
Hey, Slick,
What?
do a burnout.
Okay. What kind of cereal do you really have?
Fruit Loops.
Is it Frosted Flakes?
No. Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.